It's currently very late, like 10 o'clock, so I'm getting a bit shorter right now and straight to the point. Today we're gonna talk about how to achieve our goals, and let's get right into it. So yeah, I got the inspiration of this quote, shoot for the stars, even if you miss, you'll land amongst your dreams. From the anime Martial Masculine Magic, pretty cool, it's a mix of Harry Potter and One Punch Man. And yes, so often we just neglect our dreams, the stuff we really care about, and I think that's kind of sad. And in order to not, like when we are 120-ish and on a deathbed, look at our lives, I don't want to regret anything, and I don't want you to regret anything that you have not done. As an example, become an astronaut and gone up to space. And yeah, while this goal may seem as unachievable, I don't think that way. I think we just need to stick it. Maybe we need to break it down into smaller steps, but if we really do it, we can do it. Kind of. So yeah, that's the intro, guys. The first thing we need to do to get us actually do what we want to do is to believe in ourselves. That we can do it, we can do everything we want. And nothing's gonna hold us back. It may be difficult, but not impossible. It's never impossible, my friend. Maybe this is the greatest barrier you currently face. That you really want to do something but can't imagine achieving it. It's just so superficial for you. Let's go on with this astronaut story. Don't believe you can ever become an astronaut. There's such small amount of people who actually go into space. And so it seems really superficial too. Then you can do it, my friend. You don't need to just have this dream of becoming an astronaut. You can do it. You can do whatever you want. You only got this one life. And don't waste it, my friend. Embrace it. And the best thing to do this is by just getting started. Like in Atomic Habits displayed, really good book, worth a read. You just need to start something. The best is with the new year, your New Year's resolutions maybe. Or at the end of something, like the month or the week. So if you pop into Monday, you just now start drawing because you want to become a pro mangaka. And yeah, that's really motivating, but I think even more motivating is just starting it right now. I mean literally right now. If you have a dream and you know kind of how to start, then do it. Stop the video, end the video, and get to work. Because now I'm getting a bit scientific, but I think it was Newton's third law, which said that it takes more power to change some object state than to let it be. That meaning, if you start working, it becomes harder to stop it than just going on. That's kind of beautiful how physics describe actual life. But if you got to start, then the next big step is to stick to it. And thereby goes again this incredibly cool quote from Erwin Smith. That's him. Attack on Titan, wonderful show. Watch it again and again. Give it your heart. Do what you want to do with love. Really love the process. And with love comes the deep focus. Don't dare to distract what you love with social media or even music. Just do in silence that what you want to do, because that's what you love. And I could go on all along, because it's really beautiful when you do something you love. And just look how happy this guy is by being around flowers, which he loves. Another nice trick or tip I want to give you is, as proclaimed in Atomic Habits, to make it obvious. Like, I want to really talk now about drawing, so we take this. I have at my working area that I don't need to go somewhere to get my painting stuff. I have my papers under my mic right now. I have my pencils, rubber, ruler, in front of me every time, and my books on how to paint on my left. So it's not a great effort to get to it. And the less the effort is, the less the resistance is, the easier it is to go to. That could also be used to distinguish bad habits like eating too much sugar. Just change the cookies on your table with apples, because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. By this I mean you could also just put the stuff you want to do, which helps you achieve your dreams, near you in your sight. Maybe you want to really read books, more books. Then maybe carry one around with you every time, maybe in your jacket or in your backpack, just somewhere, so you can just see it and think, oh yeah, I wanted to read this book, and then just read it. But before I end this video, my favorite point, I read it in some books, like The Power of Awareness from Neville Goddard. It's free to download somewhere online. Maybe I find the link for it, I'll put it down in the video description. But it's about, yeah, maybe it's not like the author put it, but it's about delusioning yourself, kind of. So tricking your minds into something which isn't there. And I'm not talking about this kind of delusioning. I'm talking actually about thinking you already achieved what you want to achieve, and then act in this kind of way. Like if you want to become a pro track and fields runner, you are a pro. And a pro doesn't eat donuts in front of his TV. No, he eats carrots and celery while reading some books about nutrition. I don't know, I'm not a pro athlete and I don't want to become one. But I hope you can get the idea of what I'm trying to say here. Imagine yourself, you have what you want to be, and eventually you turn to this kind of delusion. Some spiritual guys say, also proclaim it, I don't know if it's also Hinduism, Buddhism, but about positive energy. That kind of stuff that universe forms around what you give it, or what your mind state is, what your spiritual state is. Sounds kind of spooky, but in its core it's the same. Just believe what's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. Eventually. There are also many parts in the Bible, like let the weak man say, I am strong, Joel 3:10. Or, which I really like, it is the opening sentence in The Power of Awareness. All things, when they are admitted, are made manifest by the light. For everything that is made manifest is light. Ephesians 5:13. If you believe in yourself and actually change, become the one you want to be before you are him, then this is the way. Then you can actually be him. I hope you could understand it, kind of. But I make a summary in a second. Just want to bring a little example right now here. So this is Rick. He's a storyteller, does art, and he lives his dream currently. He embraced it, he loved it, and he's gotten it. His story is that he got really into storytelling. He enjoyed reading The Lord of the Rings and stuff. And so he naturally got into Dungeons and Dragons, the game where one is the game masters and the others are figures. The game master tells a story, the figures roll a dice and fight monsters and explore stuff. But that was I heard, because I never played it. But I will play it, hopefully, someday. Yeah, and he loved storytelling so much, he decided that, yeah, my dream is it to become a professional storyteller. I want that more people than just those guys with whom I play Dungeons and Dragons can live through my stories. I want the entire world, or at least a lot of people, to witness it. I want to bring it out to the world. That's how he does. His profession is, I think, being an artist for video games or covers, or some kind of art. But he also has a YouTube channel where he does tell his story. He has so much to come up with. Not just this fresh beard, but an entire world. He created history. He created so much cards and stuff. Character designs, location designs. It's amazing. It's a stream. And while it seemed superficial to become, doing art and telling stories to others will make you a living, will become true, it actually did for him. Because he stick to it and he loved doing it. So why don't get started right now and do it? Imagining yourself, you are what you want to be, and how would he may act. Do it with passion, and make it affordable, easy to do. I believe you can do this. And so all I got to say is give it your heart. I believe in you, and I hope you can believe in yourself as well. Goodbye.